नमस्कार। नई दिल्ली 17 जून 2026 को कार्मिक लोक शिकायत एवं पेंशन मंत्रालय भारत सरकार द्वारा 12 विश्वास के विकास की जन कल्याण साल के विषय पर कर्तव्य भवन नई दिल्ली में एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस आयोजित की गई। इस अवसर पर माननीय राज्य मंत्री डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह ने पिछले 12 वर्षों में मंत्रालय की प्रमुख उपलब्धियों को साझा करते हुए कहा कि प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में सरकार ने सुशासन, पारदर्शिता और जनसेवा को नई दिशा दी है। उन्होंने बताया कि डिजिटल गवर्नेंस, ऑनलाइन शिकायत निवारण प्रणाली, प्रशासनिक सुधार और पेंशन सेवाओं के आधुनिकीकरण के माध्यम से नागरिकों को तेज, सरल और प्रभावी सेवाएं उपलब्ध कराई जा रही हैं। डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह ने कहा कि सरकार का उद्देश्य तकनीक और पारदर्शिता के जरिए जनता का विश्वास मजबूत करना और हर नागरिक तक बेहतर सेवाएं पहुंचाना है। प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में मंत्रालय की आगामी योजनाओं और जन कल्याणकारी पहलों की भी जानकारी दी गई तथा मीडिया के सवालों के जवाब दिए गए।
मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट पर्सनल पब्लिक ग्रीवांसेस एंड पेंशन्स डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह सर, सेक्रेटरी डीओपीटी श्रीमती रचना शाह, DGPIB Ms. Bhasin, senior officers of the ministry, members of the media. It is my privilege to present before you the remarkable journey of the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances over the last 12 years. Next please. So the last 12 years have seen a paradigm shift from process-oriented administration to outcome-based governance, and the focus of reforms has been on improving citizen experience in public services, reducing administrative delays and procedural burdens, leveraging technology for transparency and efficiency, promoting cooperative federalism and knowledge sharing amongst states and the union territories with the central government. And DARPG has worked as a catalyst for these reforms by bringing together innovation, technology and institutional capacity. I would say that the role of JRPG is more of a silent catalyst, because it may not appear to everybody that much is happening there, but on the background the department has been working to bring together best practices, new technologies and sharing them with the states and other ministries of the union government, for them to adopt to them, to adapt to the changing circumstances and to focus their orientation on public service delivery. Next.
At the outset, I must compliment Secretary DOPD, Rachna Shah and Secretary DRPG and Vedita for a very elaborate presentation. I don't know how far you've been able to satisfy the media friends over here, but at the end of all this, they often ask, "Is missing news kya hai?" So I hope you will find something out of this. And the third one, the Department of Pension and Pensioners Welfare. Unfortunately, before 2014, the last two letters had been forgotten. So it had got reduced to Department of Pension. That means prepare the PPO, deliver it, and just deal with the accounts of pension. But the pensioners' welfare, which was a very important component, has been taken care of. And all this has been possible because the reforms that have been spelled out to you, I would say, are guided by three basic I's: innovative, imaginative, and inclusive. There's a lot of creativity gone in that, a lot of innovation gone in that, and a lot of conscious effort to take care of every section of citizens, because the ultimate aim of governance or good governance is to bring ease of living in the life of a common citizen. At the same time, they have been driven by an extreme degree of sensitivity and also by optimum amount of technology, and keeping very much in mind the contemporary social milieu of the 21st century India. And I'll just take 2 minutes to give the example of what I'm saying. And some of our practices, therefore, have acquired global acknowledgement. Today we are receiving civil servant delegations from countries like South Africa, Mongolia, Maldives, so on and so forth, to study our practices. If you go back, when I said driven by social milieu, you will also realize these are Parsi governance reforms, because the official phraseology guides us to call them governance reforms. But truly speaking, they are reforms with a large amount of very much and a considerable socio-economic impact. So though apparently governance reforms, they have a huge socio-economic impact. And as I said, I'm not saying this simply for saying. If you go back, soon after this government came in, we were sworn in on the 26th of May 2014. Within first 3 months, an important decision taken by the Government of India through the Department of Personnel Training was to do away with the practice of getting your documents attested by the government, by the gazetted officer. Maybe many of the media friends who have joined later may not be able to recall the kind of hardship that at least my generation had to go, because we didn't know where to find a gazetted officer. And sometimes it became an opportunity for some Samaritans to make money out of that. But the single decision sent out a message, and look at now this is a government which has the capacity to trust the citizen of this country.
देख रहे थे आज टुडे दिल्ली न्यूज, जो दिखाती है आपके क्षेत्र से संसद तक की खबरें। सच्ची खबरें देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें।